Shalom. All praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Kol halaim la alahayin awa Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, whom rule well, and who are great examples toward other brethren, and also whom I have learned this truth from, ultimately through the spirit and power of Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai. Salutations as well as health and wellness unto you, sincere Akim, and you few sincere Akwat out there. This is your brother Allah coming to you with another lesson. And pretty much I want to go into how the Lord works in mysterious ways. And only those who are spiritually minded can truly understand the mysterious ways in which the Lord works, to a degree, because as the scriptures say, that, the thoughts of the Lord are not like our thoughts. His thoughts are way above our thoughts and ways above our ways. But you get what I'm saying, if you're spiritually minded, you understand, And, I want to give a bit of a testimony. I remember when I was in between jobs and, the previous job, I ended that on seasonal end. This is, a long time ago. But the previous job, I ended that on seasonal end. And I was in between jobs. And it was taking a while for me to get back into another one. And, but I was applying and, pretty much pursuing, got to get back working, right? And the more the time went on within that process of me looking for another job, I came to the realization of why, which was, you got to understand, man, the Lord isn't going to put upon you something that you can't handle, right? Of course, if the Lord is with you, right? But, if you're not ready for something, the Lord is not going to give it to you. So my thought was, because, I was slacking with doing videos and reading, mainly reading. It wasn't really doing videos and stuff like that, but just reading, and I was slacking within my own relationship with Yahweh ba'ashem Yahushai. So going back to it, my thought process was, if you're slacking now and you're not working, what do you think's going to happen when time is taken away from you? Pretty much how much more are you going to be slacking? And, just to summarize it, it was pretty much like, like priorities, It was like the Lord was saying, man, you're slacking now. Why would I give you something that's going to take more of your time? Because you're going to slack more. So, it was pretty much like, get your shit together and then we'll talk. You know what I mean? So just a bit of a personal testimony. I was thinking about it. But the Lord works in mysterious ways, man. The Lord works in mysterious ways. And I'm sure you brethren have, testimonies and things like that going into it, going into something that happened and your thoughts behind why, But, yeah, man, the Lord works in mysterious ways. Let's get it. Let me see. Okay, we got one there. Salakia, let me see. Should be Habakkuk 1 and 5. Let me see. I'm trying to think of that scripture that goes into it. Here we go. If I'm not mistaken, there's one that, here we go. Romans 11 and 33. Right, and it reads, "Oh, the depth of the riches, both of wisdom and knowledge of the Most High. How unsearchable are his ways and his, Salakia, how unsearchable are his judgments and his ways past finding out." See? The Lord works in mysterious ways, man. Here we go. This is the book of Romans, the 8th chapter, starting at verse 5. And it reads, "For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace." And I'll give you a straight to the point example of that. Right? A part of being spiritually minded is understanding that the Lord is in absolute full control. And what does that bring you? That brings you peace, right? Because you know and you understand, right, that nothing is going to take place if it isn't the will of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai. Which means what? You also understand that everything that takes place is his will. You see? And, like the scriptures say, let thy will be done. His will shall be done, What is that? That brings you peace. Right, verse 7, "Because the carnal mind is enmity against the Most High, for it is not subject to the law of the Most High, neither indeed can be." Right? Another thing, it's not subject to the vibration of Yahweh by Shem Yahushai either. Right, verse 8, "So then they that are in the flesh cannot please the Most High. But ye are not in the flesh, but in the Spirit, if so be that the Spirit of the Most High dwell in you. Now, if any man have not the Spirit of the Anointed, he is none of his. And if the Anointed be in you, the body is dead because of sin, but the Spirit is life because of righteousness." Right? Like when you read about it, Job, the 1st and 2nd chapter, it shows you how spiritually minded Job was. And his actions showed how spiritually minded he was. Right? Following the things that fell upon him. Those are good chapters too, Job 1 and 2. Right? But yeah, man, the Lord works in mysterious ways. And only those who are spiritually minded can understand it. See if we can get anything else. Right, this is Colossians chapter 3, verse 1. it reads, if ye then be risen with the anointed, seek those things which are above, where the anointed sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Why is this charger not charging? Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. You see? And your affection, meaning attachment, care, ultimately the things that your mind is upon, right? Set that upon things above, not on things on the earth. You see? So, that's pretty much the point, man. Just wanted to go into it, yeah. But, we could also get this, 1 Corinthians 10 and 13, and it reads, there have no temptation taking you, but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that you may be able to bear it. Right? And as I said, on the flip side, if you will, right, it may be a desire of yours, right? You may want a woman, right? You may want a woman because you got brothers out there that don't have women, right? You may want one, but the Lord isn't going to give that to you if you're not ready, or if you don't need it, or if it's not for you, which brings you peace once again, because, our mind should be after whatever the Lord wants. That's the part of being in accordance with the Yahweh Shem Yahushai. And ultimately the elect are. And those who aren't of the elect aren't, Yeah, man. You might want a woman. But if that's not the Lord's will, or you're not ready, or it's simply not for you, or it's your lot to be a unit, that's what's going to take place. And if you're spiritually minded, you'll understand that. That brings us peace, man. And it also instills in us patience and just, serenity, calmness, because you understand the Lord, man, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. His hand is upon, he's got hold of everything, everything, man. And another, you may, right? I got to catch myself because, I'm doing good and things like that. But hey, if the Lord could take things from you, man, you might be doing good, right? But then you start slacking, or you start forgetting about the Lord. The Lord can take all those good things from you just to catch your attention and show you, hey, you slipping up, And obviously we don't want to get into that point where the Lord takes everything from you. So, we just got to be on point, man. And that's to myself first and foremost. But with that, Lord willing, you are edified. Once again and forever, all praises, honor, and glorification unto our power. Barakatah Yahweh, Ba'Shem Yahushai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash, Lawalam Yam Wa Barakatam. See you, you brothers and you few sisters out there in the next lesson, Lord willing. On to the next one. DTA soon. Abba Baba. Shalom.